Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Duck Pond. Today's streaming review, gaming review, is going to be on the game we played this past week of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Now, we're going to go into a still snaps. I played the rehydrated version, so I can't say whether the graphics on it aged well as from the original. Gotta go with that. But let's go with the plot of the game. Basic plot of the game is, oh, Plankton's at it again. He's there to steal the Krusty Krab on a makes a thing called the Duplicatortron. So that makes he makes robot army and duplicates the robots. Well, unfortunately on the thing, there's an Obey and Donabay, and he unfortunately had it on Donabay, so they're not listening to him. Now they're rampaging all throughout Bikini Bottom. So your job in this game as SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy actually, is to defeat these robots. Get them out of Bikini Bottom, destroy them. That is the basic plot line. And for a game like this, it's actually a really simple, really easy plot line. Really easy to understand. As you go to the levels, defeat the robots you run into. Not even that hard. Just defeat the robots. Cool. Like that. SpongeBob facing robots. And then there's like again, your SpongeBob, Patrick, or Sandy beating robots. Good plot line. Good plot. Defeat robots. I mean, top Plankton, pretty much. Getting the spoilers of that. Plankton does technically get back control, but you're already there to stop him, and you fight a giant SpongeBob and giant robot SpongeBob and giant robot Plankton as a final boss. Anyway, that's that. So, with that being the plot line and the easy to understand plot at that, the gameplay of the game. Gameplay is it is a not necessarily a hack and slash. It's kind of a platformer, a 3D platformer with beat 'em up styles. Like you just beat enemies as it like you got waylay on them, gotta defeat robots. They have different abilities. You gotta beat them. You have abilities, so it's not that hard to fight them. It's hard to get through. Just have to do it, and it's a fun. Like I said, it is actually a fun gameplay because again, you play a SpongeBob who has his bubble wand that he uses to twirl and hit enemies with. He has a thing called bubble bowling, which spins his arm and throws a bubble like a bowling ball. And sometimes you gotta to get those to hit switches to get through levels. He also has later on in the game. Yep, yeah, we get a pretty much it's called the cruise bubble. You think you're like a cruise? No, it's a missile. It's a missile bubble that actually blows up. So there's that. Then he also has a little morph ball you can turn into, and something. We'll see. You turn into a ball by touching it, and press any button to get out of it. You take damage. You get pulled out of the ball form. It allows you to roll around and move faster, and you have only short little jumps. Patrick's gameplay, on the other hand, is actually quite different. Like his regular attack isn't a spin or anything. You just belly bashes, just boom, like belly rushes you. Really fun. Um, him and SpongeBob both have a when they're in the air. If you press, because I played on the Xbox controller, if you press B while you're in air, it'll drop down and do a body slam. That's Patrick. Patrick. The only other thing Patrick does have is there's different fruits. There's like an ice fruit, a throw fruit, that. and he's the one that picked those up, and he gets a whole amount of enemies, use them to climb up to higher heights. And then Sandy, whose gameplay is absolutely completely different comparatively. She has karate chops, or if she's in there, it's kind of a karate kick. And the only other thing she has is she has a lasso. So when you jump and you hold A while you're jumping, it allows you to glide with a lasso, and then you can press Y while you're in the middle of the air, or you're near an enemy. You circle on them, and she can wrap them with a lasso and break them, kill them, dead. Destroyed, not dead. It's SpongeBob kid game. You dismantled the robot for the totems, and that's the basic gameplay of the game. For the characters on their moves, there's also process of how you get through the game. So each level has has a thing called golden spatulas. Golden spatulas are keys, pretty much, to unlock later areas. Like the first area after there's Bikini Bottom, like there's SpongeBob House, main area Bikini Bottom. First area is Jellyfish Fields, which is free, and then to go to another area, which is downtown Bikini Bottom, you need 5 golden spatulas. To activate Goo Lagoon, you need 10. And then to fight the boss of that level, you need 15. Which the first boss is a giant metal Sandy. And then it goes into the next level where you have Sand Mountain, the Mermalair, stuff like that. And Mermalair is free to get into. But you can collect gold specialists to progress in the game to get to the final boss, which to unlock the final boss, you have to have collected 75 gold specialists in the game to get there. Almost like Mario 64, where in Mario 64 you had to collect stars to unlock new levels and everything. It's the same thing, basically. So, that's a cool thing. And then there's also other collectibles in each level. And then there's the collectibles of getting all the Patrick's socks through the world. Some of the specials you get from giving Patrick 10 socks a piece for him. And then there's Mr. Krabs, who I think it starts at 3,000 for the first gold special, and then it's at 500 increment each time. And I think there's 8 spatulas, and you get all those 8. This is gameplay. Now, how it aged. Like I said, I can't talk much about graphics of the original because I didn't play the original. I played the remaster. I mean, technically, I played the original back when it first wasn't that long. I played like maybe through Jellyfish Fields and got done with it. Boards. Back when I was a kid. So, going from the graphics then now, it was a better graphics. They do look better, less polygon, more like actually shaped and more thing. Does it look like it would be a SpongeBob game without the characters? Yes, it would be a SpongeBob game even without the characters. But yeah, that is a fun thing there. The music, I mean, levels kind of indicate music you would expect. Fish Fields, the Mermalair, like Heroicus there. Goo Lagoon, like kind of a little beach. The Dutchman's ship graveyard or whatever. That I can't remember. I think it's ship. But it's the Fourth Flying Dutchman. Got a spooky, eerie sound to the music. What is that? The animations are still pretty well. I mean, they're not horrible. They don't feel stiff. Like, what was it? Last game before this one. What game was that? The game before this one was Dishonored. Like, it doesn't feel as stiff as Dishonored. Some of the Dishonored animation, but it wasn't as stiff. It's still pretty smooth with that little bit of stiffness because you're just remastering it. You're making the things look better than the last. Don't I'm actually recording a YouTube video.
Okay.
Anyway,
Makes it a little bit more entertaining.
we'll edit that out. Anyway, um, animation, yes, animations. No, and they like it's just a re-update of the original, and the animations were alright. Music was pretty good actually. The graphics again, they remastered it, so compared to the original, these graphics are better than the original. And even the original's graphics didn't age super poorly. I mean, you would still see it as a SpongeBob game. You'd still see it as like a game that SpongeBob would be in. It ain't that bad. In conclusion, on this one, what I would think is that I would say everyone who hasn't played it, give it a try. Especially if you're a SpongeBob fan, give it a try. And my laptop I have has a Patrick sticker on it, so I'm a SpongeBob fan. Would have loved to play as Patrick the whole time, honestly. But yes, if you're a SpongeBob fan, definitely give it a try if you haven't played it before. And if you have played it before, I'd say give it another playthrough. Try it out. See if you can collect all 100 golden spatulas in the game. And I think you would have fun with it. But again, honest review, honest opinion. Give it a try. Recommend it. At least a first try. Recommend giving it a first try. If you don't like it, again, this game's gonna bounce off like Dishonored. This game's gonna bounce off a lot of people. Like they're not going to want to play it. Like they're gonna play it and be like, okay, this is stupid. A lot of people say that. Anyway, so again, give it a try. And in the comments, just tell me what you thought of the game, honestly. Tell me if you liked it. Tell me if you played this game. And if you have played the game, tell me your honest opinion on it. But until next time, guys, next game, which we've already spun the wheel like I told you we would do after that first video. The first game we're going to be playing game we're playing next week for, no, I played it before. I have played it before. I've beat it before in the past. Is Batman Arkham Asylum. We're going to give a rerun through and see if it still holds up to the test of time. Hopefully it does. Because I'm a big Batman fan. So until next time, guys, keep it chill, keep on swimming, keep on wallowing through that pond, and keep it chill. Bye. Have a wonderful time.